Okay, guys, so for today, we are doing a variation of the squat, a Cossack squat. I'll go over what that is. Most of us have done this before in class, I think, or as a part of a warm-up, but we'll go over it. And then after that, we'll get into our day. I think this is our supporting the box week 3. Hi, Francesca. Okay, guys, so let's go and get started. I'm just going to put everyone on mute so that you can see me. And then if you have any questions, just raise your hand, okay? So here we go. Okay, so let's start off, guys. We're going to get into our 40 on, 20 off sequence. But before we get into that, let's do 5 inchworms. So we're going to stand with our feet underneath of our hips. We're just going to walk out and come in. So we're not going to go down to the floor. So you'll have your hands down to the floor. Just walk out into a plank and then have your hands back down and then stand up. Okay, so let's just start off with 5 of those. So feet flat on the floor, walk your hands forward, hold it in a plank position. Walk your hands back, have the heels on the floor, and then stand up. Let's do 5 of those. Okay, guys, next we're going to get into our 40 on, 20 off sequence. We're going to do a hollow hold and back extensions. So Fran, if you want to go into your cat cow, I think that's what it's called, instead of the back extensions. We did this last week, but I'll go over it again. So for hollow rock, we can start turning this way. Start with the knees tucked in, arms here. Then we slowly extend out until we have a nice and hollow position. Then we're going to go up and down. Okay, that's going to be our hollow rock. Our back extension, we're going to be on our tummy, arms extended forward. You're going to lift up and then come down. Okay, so that's going to be your back extension. So we'll do 20 seconds of the first movement, rest for 10 seconds, and then 20 seconds of the next, okay? I know there's a way to get a timer on here. I've not figured it out yet, sorry. I'm just gonna call it out when we switch, okay? So let me just set it up. Oops. Okay, here we go. Let's start in a hollow rock position, starting in 10 seconds. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Extend your arms forward. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch on our tummy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And back extensions. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go back to our hollow rock or hollow hold. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Good, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And let's switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Back extensions. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway there, guys. Let's start back from the top. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hollow hold. Sorry, hollow rock, not a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. 3, 2, 1, and here we go, guys. Back extensions. Ten more seconds. Good, let's switch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Last round. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch to our back extensions. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's stop. Okay, good. Let's continue our warm-up, guys. So let's have our hands forward, legs forward, hands up in the air. We're gonna lunge forward. Oops, don't fall. And we're gonna twist and come back up. When I'm sitting down, I wanna make sure that my front knee is not crossing the toe. I'm gonna twist and twist, come back and switch, okay? So let's do 10 on each side. Whenever you're ready, 10 on each side, lunge forward with a twist and up. Okay, guys, once we're done with that, let's go ahead and do leg swings. So we're gonna try to keep both of your legs as straight as possible. Back heel stays on the floor. We're gonna swing one leg up, touch the toe, and then switch the leg, touch the toe. Okay, so we'll do 10 on each side, okay? Try to keep your arms and legs as straight as you can, swinging from that hip. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Okay, as soon as we're done with those leg swings, I'm just gonna talk while you guys are finishing up. We're gonna go into our figure fours. We've done this as well. This is for our glutes. So we're gonna have one leg forward like this, and we're gonna bring our hips back like you wanna sit in a chair, and you're gonna extend your arms forward, and then stand up and switch. Stand up and switch. Let's do 10 on each side again. You can alternate. Have your arms forward. Really try to sit into that stretch. So 20 total, 10 on each side. Okay, guys, looks like we're finishing up. Let's go over our next movement. For a warm-up, we're gonna have our feet a little bit, move back so you can see my feet. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Toes slightly rotated out. We're gonna take a squat, and every time we squat, we're gonna hold for 3 seconds at that bottom position, pressing the knees out, trying to keep our chest upright, okay? So I'm just gonna have my arms forward, reaching forward for counterbalance. So we're gonna sit nice and low, press the knees out, hold it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna stand up. So let's do 10 of these with the 3-second pause at the bottom, nice and controlled, keeping the weight midfoot towards the back of the heel. My chest is upright. My knees are pressing outward. Hold at the bottom for 3 seconds and then come back up. So let's do 10 of those. Try to make sure we're not just like falling down, but we're controlling going down. Good. And then think of actively pressing those knees outward. Okay, guys, we have 2 more things to get through before we can get started on our first exercise. We're gonna stretch out a little bit on the floor, a dynamic stretch. So we're gonna be moving while we're stretching. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do some hip swings. So if you have something to hold on to, you can hold on to something. And we're just gonna swing our leg forward and back. And then we'll switch the leg. And then we will turn and we'll go side to side. Okay, so I'll count for us. So let's just swing our leg forward and back. We can stir. I'll do it with you guys. Really loosen up your hip. You can bend the knee. Good, and let's go ahead and switch sides. Nice balance, Carmen. Okay, guys, let's go inward and outward. You can face the surface you're holding so don't kick anything. Okay, and switch. I just did. So go in and out. Really open up that hip. Okay, guys. Next one is gonna be a floor stretch. So just make sure you have enough space. I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna be on the floor. leg is extended outward. So we're gonna think of it kind of like a reach forward for 4, and then we're gonna face the leg for 4, and then face the leg for 4, and we'll do this 2 times. So forward, we're gonna go forward, just like reaching forward for 4, and then we're gonna go down. Think of your head touching your knee, and you wanna turn the shoulders as much as you can to get your knee between the chest. So we'll go 4 on this side, and then we will go 4 on this side. So we're moving. So we're not just gonna hold that position, and then we will repeat it again, okay? Try to keep both of your hips on the floor, and try to keep your knees so they're not locked. So you're not actively locking your knees. They're a little bit relaxed, okay? But they're straight. Here we go. Let's reach forward for 4. After you get your 4 in, you can turn to whichever leg you would like to start with. We'll go 4 on one side, 4 times, and then we'll go 4 down on the other side. And then we'll start back from the top again, one more time, forward, reaching forward, 4 times. And we're going to go into the leg 4 times. And we'll switch 4 on the other side. Good. And once we're done with that, let's go ahead and stand up. Your hips and glutes and hamstrings and core should all be activated. Okay, guys, let's go over what we're doing for the first part. So I'm going to demonstrate, and I'm going to walk you guys through what it should look like. And then I want you guys to perform this with no weight. And then we'll talk about adding weight and how we're going to kind of hold the weight, okay? So we're going to stand a lot wider than a regular squat. Feet are going to be out nice and wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the hips over one leg, and the other leg is going to slightly rotate upward. So both my toes are pointing forward now. This foot is going to stay planted into the floor, and think of it as a squat. It's still a squat. So I'm gonna be sitting back as much as I can. So we don't want this knee coming forward. We want to actively be sitting back. So the wider your stance is, the lower you're going to be able to get to the floor, but we want to control the whole motion going down and up. So I'm going to pivot on one foot, so my heel stays on the floor, my toe is going to slightly rotate, and I'm going to sit on this leg, and I'm going to try to keep my heel planted on the floor, okay? So I'm going to go all the way down, and I'm going to come up, then I'm going to go to the other side, I'm going to rotate outward, and I'm going to come back up, okay? So you'll feel your inner thigh, which you should, but we just want to make sure we're not plopping down. And when we're on the floor, I'm just going to do it the wrong way, so you can see I don't want this heel to be up like this. I see this sometimes in class. Let's try to make sure that heel stays on the floor, okay? So let's go ahead and stand up, guys. Let's try alternating sides. So you can find a distance that works for you, and let's just move and get a couple reps in. So we're going side, and then we're coming to the center. It's not like this, so come back to the center. I'm just gonna come a little closer so I can make sure we're all doing it right. Good, good, nice, good, looks good. Okay, one more comment I didn't make, but everyone seems to be doing it correctly. We do bring the hips back, but we don't want to like completely fold over, which none of you are doing, but just to kind of put it out there. Okay, so for today, we are doing 6 on each side for 4 sets. I think I will verify, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. We're going 6 on each side. And we are doing, yes, it says 3 twice, but it's 4 times. So the goal is to add a weight. Easiest way to do this is if you would wear a backpack, and you can do it kind of in a front hold like this, so that you're kind of counterbalancing the weight. If you have something that you can also hug, you can just hug the backpack. You have a dumbbell, you can hold a dumbbell in this position. So the goal is to add weight to this, okay? So we're gonna alternate every time. So we're gonna go down, right, and then left, that's 1, right, and then left, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be the easiest way to count it, okay? So let's go ahead and grab whatever weight we're gonna use for this. And for those of us that are holding a dumbbell, we can kind of just rest it on our chest in this position. So don't think of like actively holding it in this, like this. You can kind of rest it like you would a barbell if you had one. Okay, so whenever we're ready, guys, we're gonna start. Don't think about moving quickly, think about moving correctly. So I'm just gonna come closer to the screen so I can watch you guys. And we are resting at least a minute between sets. Okay, so 4 sets. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
What weight are you recommending?
What do you have, Heidi?
I have a 12-pound and an 18-pound kettlebell.
I think you could do the kettlebell.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice, Fran. Good, Sashi. Good, Carmen. Looks good, guys. Nice and controlled. Good, Heidi. After we did 6 on each side, we're going to rest. Heidi, was that okay for you? Okay. Guys, no one's doing it wrong, but in case you start to feel knee pain in the front of the knee, like right over under your knee, if you do feel your knee, it's because you're not sitting back enough. Everything looked good, but that was our first set. Just kind of be aware of that. If you start to feel knee pain in the front of the knee, you need to sit back a little bit more. And just like we would in a regular squat, we want to sit below parallel. So I know it's still a new movement, but we want to try to get as low as we can, keeping our form correct. So whenever you're ready, you can start your next set. So 4 sets of 6 on each side. Good, Michelle. Good, Sashi. Nice and controlled. Carmen, good. Fran, your doggy made an appearance. Yeah.
He's coming back. We moved to Culver City and there's like squirrels, which he's never seen downtown. So he's going crazy now.
Oh my gosh.
Looking at squirrels all day.
He's probably barking all the time too.
Yeah.
So cute. Sashi, try to keep your back heel on the floor. So even if that means not going as low, but try to keep this heel down on the floor. Don't try to not swing forward. Can you see me? Me? Perhaps. Yeah. Michelle, you did. Is it?
Screens are black.
I'm gonna stop and I'm just gonna start it again.
Okay.
We'll